YouTube, what's going on YouTube? What's going on? What is happening, man? Of course, it's your guy one more time, DEDRICKHICKSJR, and now I'm back with another fragrance video. Smell good, family. Hopefully everyone is doing well, doing great, doing fantastic. And as always, man, it's positive energy, it's positive vibes, and most importantly, it is positive vibes only. All right, so smell good, family. Today we're back with another tag video, man. I was tagged in a video by my guy Soulful Sense Tay. And it's a good one. It's a good one. It's one I haven't really seen before, and you would think that it would be out there, but I personally haven't seen it or participated in it. So he tagged me, and the agenda today is coming with 5 fragrances that go well with the suit. And I was like, oh, okay. So from time to time, I'll throw on a suit, a sports jacket. I gotta dress a certain type of way. I've had some, very unique opportunities in my career over the past year, so I've definitely been putting on some suited attire. So I got 5 fragrances here today that really represent I'm not messing around. I'm not messing around wearing these fragrances. And I talk about grooming all the time. Make sure you're groomed properly, make sure that you're taking care of your hygiene, make sure you're putting your best foot forward. And when you're putting on a suit, I would like to think that that is being done. So shout out to Soulful Sense Tay. I'm going to tag a few accounts towards the end of the video, but I got my 5 and I'm ready to roll. All right, so let's go ahead and tap in. Up first, this is a brand new addition to my collection. Ironically, through an inspired take on this fragrance, I was introduced to the DNA and I immediately fell in love with it. And I don't have to have anything, but I had to have this one. This is quite possibly the greatest fragrance I've ever put my nose on. That's saying a lot. And this would go absolutely perfect with the suit, tuxedo, business, wedding, whatever. This is going to hold it down. From the house of Boadicea the Victorious, we have Blue Sapphire. Blue Sapphire. Brand new to the collection, and this is the perfect time to talk about it. I am absolutely in love with this DNA, and I am very happy to have this fragrance in my collection. You get this beautiful, almost like kind of candied lemon, some different variations of florals. You get this rose, you get this oud, this amber. It's a my nose, really kind of hugs everything. And it's like I said, it's a DNA I've never experienced before, and this is phenomenal. And I can only imagine wearing a suit. If this was like earlier this year when I was going for promotion in my career, if like at that time, I would have wore this fragrance the day of the interview. I would have wore this fragrance the day of the interview. This is simply incredible. This is can't miss. Is it hella expensive? Yes. Yes, it is, but I'm not a financial advisor. I paid my own money with it, and I'm glad to have it. I found it at a crazy discounted price, but all in all, this is quite possibly the best fragrance in my entire collection. All right, I have to sit with a little bit more, but every time I smell it, it's just fantastic. So with the suit, man, you're gonna win. Like, there's nothing to worry about if you're wearing the suit, putting your best foot forward, smelling like this, groomed to perfection. Yeah, here you are. From the house of Boadicea the Victorious, we have Blue Sapphire. Of course it had to be here, man. Of course, this is a great video to debut this bottle, all right? Up next, man, this is a no-brainer. Actually, this was the first fragrance I thought of when I was talking, when I was tagged in the video. And this is just gentleman-like, this is scholar-like, this is I'm the man-like, this is I'm a boss-like, this is anything of top tier titles. This is it. From the house of Creed, we have Royal Oud. Royal Oud from the house of Creed. Man, outstanding. Beautiful dry woods, green spice, oud. Outstanding. Love the opening of this fragrance. It's just absolutely beautiful. That pink pepper and that citrus kind of meddling together with the woods here. Outstanding, man. I've only worn this when I was really dressed up. And like I said, most days when I go to work, I've said it time and time again, Before, I'm gonna button down into some slacks. This is appropriate for that. But also, you know, wearing that suit. You know, you got that big time meeting. You know, you got an interview. You got, I'll wear this on a wedding day. If I was getting married, like knowing what I know now about fragrances, this would have been a top contender on my wedding day, like for sure. This is outstanding stuff. Elite level, high quality, very distinctive profile. And somebody gets a waff of this coming off of you, and you're in the suit, man, you're gonna get all the respect that you've been looking for. They don't even have to know you. They're just gonna look at you, smell you, and it's go time from there. So this is a great option for a suit from the House of Creed. Outstanding. One of the best from the house. If it's top 2 or 3 that I've ever smelled from Creed. It's outstanding. From the House of Creed, we have Royal Oud. Royal Oud. Outstanding, outstanding. All right. Up next, this is a fragrance I actually did wear with the suit just recently. All right. So from the house of Amouage, just classic and classy. We have Amouage Reflection Man. Outstanding, man. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. Woods, florals, pink pepper, musky, beautiful. Man, it's amazing, man. There's just this profile is just, it's just great. It gives you so many different layers that, you know, can really assist in the style of wearing a suit. And like I said, I wore this with the suit. This is actually the fragrance that I wore on the interview for the position that I am in now at work. And I was confident, man. The baldy was shining, the beard was lined up, I had the suit on, I had my presentation and everything ready. I was beyond ready to go. There was a sense of comfort with this fragrance as well. I was smelling good, I was clean, I was fresh, you know, I was ready to go, man. So, excuse me if y'all hear that loud plane traveling over my house right now, but this right here is outstanding, and it just fits. If you're looking for something clean and fresh, but you want something a little bit unique, that's going to give off this luxury, clean feel while wearing the suit, you got to tap into this, man. This stuff is awesome. From the house of Amouage, we have Amouage's Reflection Man. Outstanding stuff. Can't miss, man. You are definitely gonna be him. Was it in the focus? You're gonna be definitely him wearing this for sure. All right. Up next, a fragrance that doesn't get a lot of love in the community. A brand that's criminally underrated. I've never smelled nothing bad from this brand. I've experienced several fragrances from the house. This is an incredible house. From the house of Plume Impressions, we have Under the Aura. Under the Aura. This is a beautiful iris leather musky fragrance. Oh my God, it is outstanding. The iris is so nice, powdery, little bit of a makeup baggy vibe to it, which I don't mind. The leather in here is blended with it very beautifully. There's this beautiful musk, this clean musk. Has this creamy, this slight creamy nature to the fragrance as well. But I tell you what, this screams class. It screams sex appeal. It screams like, oh, he know what he doing. He know where he's going. He know where he's been. That's what this smells like. And it's such an interesting profile because you would like to think, when I smelled this for the first time, I was like, yo, I don't think I really ever smelled something like this, and like in this vein, with that iris and that leather and that musk with this kind of that powdery, slightly creamy texture to it. It is outstanding, man. So Plume Impressions is a house that is very underrated with some bangers. If you haven't looked into Plume Impressions, I would highly recommend it. But this is one for sure to definitely wear with a suit, especially like in the fall time. Let's say you're headed to church. Let's say you're headed for even a holiday event and you were in a suit, even a tuxedo. Let's say you got a fall or winter wedding that you're in or going to, or you're the groom. This is a very, very classy, sexy fragrance for sure. I've gotten some compliments on this fragrance, and I've actually had some conversations about this fragrance when I've worn it. So great fragrance here from the house of Plume Impressions. I think this is going to be excellent with the suit. Can be excellent, will be excellent with the suit. We have Under the Aura from Plume Impressions. Outstanding house, outstanding fragrance. Get your nose on the house if you haven't tried it yet. All right. And last but not least, man, this is another one that I immediately thought of when it was time to select the fragrances for this video. From the house of Nishane, we have the great Papilefiko. Papilefiko from the house of Nishane. Man. Fresh, clean, woods, spices. Just outstanding. Outstanding, man. This kind of balsamic nature to the fragrance. Lavender freshness, a little bit musky, a little bit spicy, some woods. Very gentleman-like, man. Very gentleman-like. This stuff is awesome. Great performer. All of these are great performers. But this is probably the second strongest performer next to Blue Sapphire. But this is awesome. And with the suit, man, what if you're looking to crush it? Any one of these will work, but if you're looking to crush it, you're looking to, as soon as you walk in the building and maybe shake the person's hand who you're going to, be interviewing with, or you might be going to an event, it might be black tie. You and your lady might be stepping out and you want her, as soon as she grabs your arm to walk into the building, you want her to be looking at you like, okay, this how you doing it tonight? Like, this is a vibe. So pairing this with the suit, it's kind of like a no-brainer. Very classy, very clean, mature, masculine, this kind of gentleman and a scholar type vibe that you get with Papilefiko. I'm a huge fan of this fragrance, man. So pairing it with a suit, I think it's a no-brainer. From the house of Nishane, yes sir. I don't know if you're gonna be smelling better than me if I'm wearing Papilefiko. I don't know if you are. Do with that what you will. Nishane's Papilefiko definitely came to mind when getting this together for sure. All right, so there you have it. Those are my 5. All right, I think I came to play. I think my lineup is pretty solid. Looking forward to seeing all the other videos, because I know Soulful Sense Tay, tagged a lot of people, so I hope he gets a good push and a good response from the tag. All right, so I'm glad to be a part of it, and these are my 5 for sure. All right, so I'm going to tag a couple accounts before we get out of here. First, I'm going to tag my guy No Cap Fragrances, man. Salute to No Cap. Really good brother, man. Really showed me a lot of love. And just recently did one of his tags through my guy Ross TLTG Reviews, man. So going to tag No Cap. Also going to tag the Novice Knows. All right, really good brother, really dope content, really good energy. Novice Knows what you got, man. Also going to tag Fat Boy Finesse Walt. What's up? You in church playing the band and doing the organ and singing all in the choir and all that. I know you got some suits and fragrances that you can put together. So what's good, Fat Boy? Let's see what you got. All right, and then I'm gonna tag my guy, The Fragrance Well. I am sitting here just thinking of him right now. I know he got some heat. I know he has some heat, man. So The Fragrance Well, No Cap Fragrances, Novice Knows, and Fat Boy Finesse. I am tagging you guys. Let's keep Soulful Sense tag going. I'm gonna tag you. You see this, if you got time, knock it out. All right, so had a good time. This is a great tag, and I love tag videos. I really do. I love tag videos. It's an opportunity for the community to get together, to show love and get a theme going. So I think it's a great thing for the tag videos to be a healthy part of this space. There are some wild tags out there, but then there are also some really dope ones, and this was one of the dopest ones for sure. So Soulful Sense Tay, salute to you. I'm gonna link everybody's information down below. Subscribe, check out their content, and you won't be disappointed. If you love my content, you would definitely enjoy theirs. All right, so shout out to Soulful Sense Tay and everybody who's gonna do the tag. All right, so that's gonna be it for me. I appreciate y'all for watching. Thank y'all for the support. I don't take anything for granted. It's always positive energy and positive vibes this way. This is not a channel where you're gonna get a whole bunch of that, hoorah, rah-rah, and somebody telling you what you should do and telling you you're wrong about this, that, and the third. Ain't nobody wrong about nothing in this community. Nobody. All right, everybody has an opinion. This is all subjective, and if people would just have a good time with this community could be much better. There is no kings, there are no queens, there are nobody who has definite opinions that are just, my opinion's better than yours. Listen to me because I have these fragrances. Like, this community can get a little bit weird sometimes, all right? But I'm in it for the fun, and over here in this house, we're gonna keep it that way. It's for the love of the game, and I have love for all, and we're just gonna rock out, all right? So enjoy your journey. Have a great day. Appreciate y'all. Splack it up, splack it down, splack it that thing all around. And remember, what you put out to this world, you, especially the one way in the back there, looking ready to say something crazy, what you put into this world is exactly what you are going to get back. All right? Until next time, y'all take care of yourselves, man. Peace, and of course, splack.